Right. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong. Yo, what the heck? Right. We're gonna look at a video, yeah? The dark side of steroids. Well, it's not called that. Dark science. Dark science of steroids. That's what we're gonna look at today. That is what we're gonna look at. That is what we're gonna look at today. Where's it gone? It's this. Now, before I start this video, yeah, it really is important that you guys understand the dark side of steroids, man. Like, I'm telling you, there's a lot of people nowadays. I'm seeing more and more people taking steroids, and I'm just like, there's no need for it. Even people that are just starting off at the gym, I'm like, come on, it's not necessary. It really ain't necessary. All you have to do is put in the work. It really ain't that difficult. It really ain't. Without further ado, let's get into this video anyways. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
On the morning of January 1st, 2019, a woman found her boyfriend unresponsive, lying in the bathtub. EMTs were called and attempted resuscitation, but were unsuccessful. The two had stayed up for New Year's Eve the previous night, and according to the girlfriend, he showed no signs of illness or change in behavior prior to going.
And that's the thing. You know, just because you ain't having side effects here when it comes to doing steroids doesn't mean that, you know, like you're going to get away with it. It doesn't mean that you're going to get away with it. At the end of the day, a lot of people have all kinds of side effects, like side effects when it comes to their genitals, side effects when it comes to the heart, the lungs, the liver. But then some people might not feel any side effects, but that doesn't mean to say that you're going to get away with it. That doesn't mean to say that one day you won't just pass out on your sleep. That doesn't mean to say that it ain't going to take years off your life. So that's one thing you guys have got to consider. You heard right there, the girlfriend found a boyfriend lying in the bath or something, found dead, unresponsive. That's what steroids does to you. Just like that. Just like that.
To bed. No signs of injury were found. Overdose was ruled out, as the toxicology report found no presence of narcotics in his blood. However, anabolic steroids, specifically stanzolol, nandrolone, and testosterone were found, as well as a small amount of alcohol. It wasn't until the autopsy that things became clear. The male was approximately 5'8" and weighed 187 pounds. His body had significant skeletal musculature with low subcutaneous fat and no signs of injury. Internal examination revealed his organs were congested due to impaired blood flow. His heart was significantly enlarged. Tissue scarring was found in the heart at the posterior wall.
What did I tell you, man? Tissue scarring in the heart. Just like that. Just like that. Crazy stuff, man.
Indicating damage to the heart muscle. What you see here are sections of the coronary artery which supplies blood to the heart. This yellowish-white region of the artery is plaque buildup. Despite his age and physicality, he had severe atherosclerosis. An enlarged
You see what I mean? Like, it's just like that. I mean, I don't know how old the guy was, but by the way they're explaining it, the guy must be about, what? He might be in his 20s. I mean, I've heard that people have died in their 20s just by taking steroids. 20s and 30s. Do you even know how young that is? Do you even know how young that is to be dying off of steroids? It's crazy, man. Like, there's a majority. You know what the sad part about it is, yeah? You look at the before and after of people on steroids, and they look way better than they did before. Like, say if they were still going to the gym, yeah, from before, they look better than they did before compared to how they do when they actually took steroids like 2 years later. That's the saddest part about it. That's the saddest part about it. It's crazy to me, man. It actually is crazy to me. It's sad, man. It really is. Sad.
Microscopic image of the artery showed it had about 75% blockage. This degree of blockage would be found in an older person who had a long-term diet high in saturated fat and processed foods for several decades. Instead, it was found in a 24-year-old bodybuilder who was abusing steroids. Both his girlfriend...
24, you know. 24 years old. 24. That is young, man. Like, I'm 26. I mean, this video was done about a year ago. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at the video. 3rd of 24th. I mean, I don't know when this happened. Like, I'm assuming it obviously happened either last year or the year before, like 2023, 2024. That's the craziest part about it, man. Like, it can take, I'm saying years off your life. Like, it could take your life right now, man. It could take your life right now. You know, you see all these people. It's like, well, what's the point taking steroids? What for? What do you gain out of taking steroids? Are you gonna be gaining a load of? Are you gonna get a load of money? Someone gonna give you a bag? Someone gonna give you 500k, a million? I don't get it. What is it for? The ego boost? Is it worth it? Is it worth the ego boost? Is it? That's what you got to ask yourself. You know, is it worth the ego boost? Is it worth it?
Friend and colleagues confirmed he had been taking androgenic anabolic steroids for bodybuilding. His regimen consisted of intramuscular injections of stanzolol, testosterone, tamoxifen, mestrolone, and nandrolone. He had no family history.
Honestly, I don't even know what that even is. Stanozol. Obviously, I know what testosterone is, but tamoxifen, metrolone, nandrolone. I've never heard of those in my life. Never heard of those in my life. Arteriosclerosis or cardiac events. Like I said, I just said it at the start of the video. You know, the side effects is it could just stop your heart. It could just your heart could be fucking pounding at 100 beats every 30 seconds, just like that. Mad.
Of early atherosclerosis or cardiac events. The coroner officially ruled the 24-year-old had succumbed to cardiac arrest due to an enlarged heart from abuse of steroids. Cardiac issues from steroid abuse are becoming an all too familiar occurrence, especially in weightlifting and bodybuilding circles. Since 2010, there have been 25 cardiac-related deaths among professional bodybuilders, with an average age of 35 years. Compared to other professional sports, bodybuilding has the highest incidence of sudden cardiac death, followed by soccer at 17, basketball at 6, football at 4, and swimming, cycling, hockey, baseball, and MMA all at 1. Steroid abuse is common among professional and amateur bodybuilders.
Yeah, rocket science to see when someone's on steroids as well. Like, it's not difficult. Like, you can tell straight away when someone's on roids. You can tell straight away. Straight away. The veins are popping out, the shoulder, the veins are popping out, their arms and everything, man. They aren't even worked out. You can just see veins popping out, their traps are elevated. Like, it doesn't take much, you know. I'm telling you, like, yeah, you can clearly tell. And people think it looks decent, but really and truly it just looks horrible. It looks horrible. There's nothing great about it at all. Nothing. It's not worth it, man. I'm telling you guys, it's not worth it at all. It's not.
And consequently can result in fatal heart complications.
I mean, look at that. Does that look normal to you guys? Like, does that look normal? Does this look normal to you guys? I mean, there's someone at the gym that I see that's like that. Someone at the gym that I see like that. That ain't normal. That is not normal. It's horrible to see. It's horrible.
To better
I mean, look at the legs as well. Like, they skipped all leg day. They skipped all leg day and that's it, man. It's just all upper body, no leg day. And people think that looks decent, man. And you got little kids looking up to people like them, wanting to be like them. But you're never gonna be like them unless you're on steroids, unless you're cheating. That ain't natural, man. That's not natural. That's not normal. That's not normal. You got certain people that are going to the gym, yeah, looking at people like them, comparing themselves to people like them. It's ridiculous. It really is. It's ridiculous. It's not, you can't even compare. You can't. I just don't think that's impressive at all. It's not impressive at all.
Understand how steroids affect the heart, you first have to know how hormones work. After all, steroids act very similar to hormones in the body. One of the roles of hormones is to allow the brain to control bodily functions. To contract your muscles, your brain uses an electrical signal that travels through nerves. When this signal reaches your skeletal muscles, they contract. The nervous system cannot control specific organ behaviors. For example, the nervous system cannot tell muscles to grow. It can only tell it to contract or relax. This is where hormones come in. Hormones can be thought of as Wi-Fi. There's no hardwire connection like the nervous system, yet the brain can still get the message across. Testosterone is a hormone that increases muscle growth among other functions. The brain signals the testes to release testosterone into the bloodstream. Testosterone travels in the blood until it binds to androgen receptors on skeletal muscle cells. Once bound to these receptors, a mechanism is initiated that causes the muscle cell to increase production of actin and myosin proteins. Actin and myosin proteins form filament structures which make up myofibrils that form muscle fibers.
And that's all you need, man. All you need is testosterone, man. Testosterone is what's gonna get you through the day, man. Testosterone is what's gonna make you help you build muscles. Testosterone is what's gonna help you get up in the morning and get ready for the day. You're ready to go. You're fired up, man. You're fired up. You don't need no more. You don't need nothing else other than testosterone, man. Natural testosterone. I'm not talking about testosterone boosters. I'm talking about natural testosterone. You don't need nothing else other than that. You don't need nothing else other than that. And as long as you look after yourself, you'll have natural testosterone for a while, man. For a long time, until you're old. I'm telling you, man. You don't need to be taking TRT or anabolic steroids. You don't need to be taking none of that. None of that. There's no need for it. There's no need for it. It's not necessary. You don't need none of that.
Fibers, which make up muscle. The more testosterone that's released, the more actin and myosin that's produced, leading to more muscle. It's because of this process that testosterone is tightly controlled, so muscle growth does not become excessive. Also, other bodily processes require protein, so not all protein production can be dedicated to muscle growth. You can get around this natural limit of testosterone by injecting certain hormones into your bloodstream that bind to androgen receptors. One class.
You know, it's funny, yeah, because it's like, you even see like women on testosterone as well. Like, I mean, yeah, TRT or steroids and stuff like that. And I'm like, you look at the women and they're all ripped and everything. And I'm like, that ain't even natural, man. It's not attractive at all. I mean, fair enough if you're doing it for like a what do you call it? Like one of those competitions, one of those posing bodybuilding competitions. Fair enough, like, but even then, I don't think you get paid a lot of money for it. You don't get paid a lot of money at all for it. You don't. You don't get paid a lot of money at all. I don't think you barely. I don't even know if you even get any money. I think what the best thing you get is a trophy to say that you're the best poser, and that's it. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. It just doesn't look normal at all.
Class of steroids people use to do this are anabolic androgenic steroids, or AAS. These steroids specifically bind to androgen receptors on muscle cells, causing the same mechanism that testosterone initiates. By consistently taking these steroids, skeletal muscle cells are oversignaled to produce excess protein, causing more muscle growth. On the surface, it's great. You inject steroids, work out, eat more protein, and your muscles just keep growing. But unfortunately, this is too good to be true. One thing people don't realize is your heart muscle, like skeletal muscle, has androgen receptors too. As your other muscles grow in size, so does your heart. Stronger heart muscles are beneficial to a point, because your heart can pump more blood and has more endurance. But it's not long till this starts to become a problem. When the heart becomes too large, it's known as cardiomegaly. The weight of a normal heart for a man is between 280 and 350 grams, with any weight over 450 grams being diagnosed as cardiomegaly. In some cases of steroid abuse, heart mass has increased to 580 grams, a 65% increase over normal heart weight. Cardiomegaly.
Bloody hell, that's, jeez. I mean, you wonder why. I wonder why I hear people just talk about, oh, my heart's been beating at like this, like 100 miles an hour. 100, not even 100 miles an hour, 100 miles of fucking, 100 beats every 10 seconds. Because there's that much blood and circulating around the heart. Because of those roids. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That ain't normal. That's not normal, man. It's like, yeah, they might look good on the outside, but yet again, on the inside, if they're looking like that, I mean, if that's how the body's working on the inside, it ain't worth it, man. You're going to lose your life. I'm not surprised people are losing their lives at like in the 20s and 30s. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised, man. It's horrible. Horrible to see.
Cardiomegaly has a negative effect on cardiac performance and can be fatal. To explain how cardiomegaly is bad, let's look at how your heart works. The heart has chambers that fill with blood. Muscles in the chamber walls contract to pump blood out of the chamber. The more active you are, the bigger and stronger the muscles become. If the muscles grow too big, such as from steroid abuse, they become inefficient, as they're too thick to fully contract.
Not also that, yeah, but around your muscles, you've got cartilages and ligaments around your muscles, and tendons, which hold all the muscles together. So at the end of the day, if you're taking steroids, yeah, it gets to a point where your muscles are that big, your cartilages and ligaments ain't gonna grow anymore. They're not. Your muscles will grow, but your cartilages and ligaments won't. So when you see bodybuilders lifting heavy ass weights, and then you see that they've snapped a bicep, and then the biceps all the way up, the biceps is all the way up here, or they've snapped like a hamstring. It's because the cartilages and ligaments and tendons in the body can't hold on to that much weight of the muscle. You just can't do it. So that's why a lot of bodybuilders get injuries. That's why a lot of bodybuilders get injuries, because of that. So now you know.
Blood begins to pool in the ventricles, known as congestive heart failure. You would never know these issues exist on the outside, but on the inside, it becomes clear. What better way to see what really happens inside the body than through an autopsy? Autopsies performed on athletes who succumbed to sudden cardiac events were reviewed by several science journals. In this section of the video, I'll review some of those findings to see what really happens inside the body. In 2020, the science journal Medicina conducted a systematic review of 27 autopsies of athletes who had sudden cardiac death. The average age of the subjects was 29 years. 94% were male and 6% were female.
29.79 years. More or less in the 20s, 30s, man. Like, that's crazy. Like, 20s, 30s. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Wow. Best way to be is natural, man. I'm telling you. Natural all the way. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you feel like, it doesn't matter if you've got a target of you wanna bench 200 kilograms. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, nothing's worth taking steroids. Nothing's worth risking your life. Just for what? Just to say that you've, benched 200 kilograms. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. More to life. I'm telling you.
The subjects participated in different athletic activities, ranging from cycling, marathon running, bodybuilding, and weightlifting. But the most common activity was bodybuilding. 33% of the athletes had cardiomegaly, 30% had enlarged left ventricles, 79% had fibrotic scars on heart tissue, indicating acute heart injury, and 52% had necrotic myocardial tissue. Necrotic heart tissue is tissue that has died from lack of blood supply to the tissue itself, and is often found in someone with a prolonged heart attack. Not 29-year-old athletes. Due to plaque buildup
29-year-old athletes, man. That's crazy.
and mood swings. One side effect you may
Speed it up a bit.
not know is how your cholesterol
Wait,
is
what did that say,
affected.
actually?
Swings.
Side effects: acne, atrophied testes, reduced testosterone. You're gonna get reduced testosterone, 100%. And then you wonder why down there is not working. You wonder why down there is not working, as it should. Mood swings. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's gonna do something to the brain mentally as well. When it's doing everything inside your organs, mate. Mentally, you're not gonna feel right. Roid rage. That's what they call it. Roid rage. That's exactly what they call it.
One side effect you may not know is how your cholesterol is affected. Some studies have found that anabolic androgenic steroids increase LDL cholesterol or bad cholesterol and decrease HDL or good cholesterol. The Archives of Internal Medicine found via systematic review that androgenic steroids reduced good cholesterol by 52% and raised bad cholesterol by 36%. The increase
Yeah, man, we'll just leave it there anyways. I mean, I think we get the message at the end of the day. There's enough, there's a lot of side effects. You had acne, roid rage, more or less, mood swings, reduced testosterone. And then also that you're taking years off your life. People are losing their lives at like 20, 30, 40, not even 20, 30 years old. People are losing their life in their 20s. That is ridiculous. And that just goes to show how terrible steroids are and why I believe everyone should not be taking steroids whatsoever. There's no need for it, man. There's no need for it. There's no need for it. It's pointless. It's pointless. It is pointless, man. But, yo, that's the video anyways. That is the video. That's all I wanted to say, you know. At the end of the day, guys, just don't take steroids, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do it the natural way. Do it the natural way, man. Yeah, it might take 10 years, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it in the end because you just know you're natural. You know, you haven't cheated your way out. You haven't done anything to cheat your way out. You've earned everything that you've got. You've earned everything. So it's the best way to go about it. So without further ado, guys, I'm out. Peace.